afternoon. My name is Sandy, and today is Cooking with Sandy. As my husband would say, Dave Dennis, cooking with Sandra D. Not the actress, just plain old me. And with me today is Helen Rigo, my husband Dave Dennis. They're going to be assisting me. And today is National Orange Juice Day. So we are going to be cooking it up with orange. So on the menu is orange glazed chicken and orange smoothies. So first we'll start with the chicken. Dave, can you get the chicken in the refrigerator for us, please? And you start with chicken wings. A couple of tips. One thing we do is we always wear our gloves. Even when we're not in COVID-19, we've always had a habit of wearing gloves when we cook, especially chicken and fish. I don't think there's a time that we've cooked, huh, Helen, that we haven't worn our gloves. So we put our gloves on. And then the second tip, because a lot of us wear glasses, is go to the dollar store and buy an eyeglass holder. Helen, you want to take your eyeglasses off? Very simply, you just put them on your glasses. This way when you're bending down, your glasses aren't falling all the time. Just a little tip I learned, because it seems like your glasses always loosen up when you're in the yard cleaning or you're in the kitchen cooking. So this is just a little tip to help you out. So as we begin our orange glazed chicken, we start with chicken wings. Helen is going to help me mix orange marmalade. So you pour the orange marmalade in a bowl. Dave, the next ingredient is onion soup. And then you place the onion soup in with the orange glaze. Then what I use is Russian dressing. Now, if you can't find Russian dressing, you can use Thousand Island, but I wouldn't use any other type of dressing other than those two. And then you just pour the dressing in with the orange marmalade. It's nice and thick. You want a nice... You put in, typically if you do a full bag of chicken wings, you would put...
That's a healthy amount.
It is. We want this to be nice and thick and very glazed. But typically you would put a whole jar of preserves. I would put 2 packets of dry onion soup, and I would put an entire bottle of Russian dressing in your glazed chicken. I usually spray my pan because a lot of times the chicken will stick. And then Helen, what we do is we coat the chicken with the chicken glaze. And then when you put it in the oven, I would cook it. I don't put foil on mine because I don't want a lot of liquid, and chicken wings tend to cook off a lot of liquid in it. So I want the glaze to be nice and thick. So when the chicken is finished cooking, you just pour it on and they're nice and sticky. So always have some wet wipes with you after you eat your chicken. So then what we'll do is we'll put this in the oven. I usually put it on about 400, and I make sure they cook well done until they're nice and brown. I put them on the bottom shelf, and when they come out looking like this. Dave, I think there's a bowl over there. And as you can see, they come out very, very well done, which is how we want to do it. Now, Dave, if you could just help me, we're going to put those right into the bowl. And you can see that nice juice, that nice tangy, thick juice on these chicken wings with all that nice, thick orange glaze. And then basically what I do is we get a little bit of orange slices, or if you don't have oranges in the house and you have little tangerines, just garnish them with your lemon, like this. And you can put a little bit of cilantro, or if you prefer, you can put a little bit of parsley.
Or you can put both.
Or you can put both like I do. I love herbs and I love spices, so I tend to use a lot of parsley. I use a lot of basil. I don't use a lot of cilantro, lots of onions and garlic. And your chicken wings with orange glaze looks like this for National Orange Juice Day. So the next thing we're going to make is, because it's National Orange Juice Day, are orange juice smoothies. So Helen and Dave are going to make the smoothies. Dave, the ice cream bars are in the freezer.
Okay, so this is really pretty easy, and it's a lot of fun. It's a lot of fun if you had children. You can have these anytime. You don't even need the chicken wings, although they go real well with chicken wings. So the first thing we want to do, we're going to grab a couple of chocolate bars, and I'm hoping they're where I can find them.
Yep, right there.
All right.
Helen, I'll and basically what they are they're vanilla. They're vanilla with chocolate coating on them. So if you...
Icebergs, they call
yeah,
them.
they're called icebergs. And at Christmas time, you always see those orange balls. Well, that's what this is going to be like, a creamsicle with chocolate.
So we're just going to take these, we're going to put them right inside. You always want to take the stick out. And you can use one of these, or you can use a blender, you can use a hand blender. Any of those things work well. We happen to just like this. And then we're going to put in a little bit of this is orange juice.
Because it's National Orange Juice Day today.
You always want to have a little bit of a liquid in this because that's sort of what makes it frothy.
And yogurt.
And we're going to have a little bit of yogurt. And you can put in, if you're looking for something real healthy, you can also put in any type of green leafy vegetables, chia seeds, yeah.
I'd put one more scoop in there.
Not a whole one, though. Just a little bit. So then it'll fill up that.
Yep.
And by the way, this is all done to taste. You can fool around with your own measurements. Some people like it thicker, some people don't. So however you like it is fine. There's no absolute way to do this. Very simple. And if you put it on here, and sometimes you even have to shake it up. Just give me that. Yeah, sometimes this one here has actually got stuck a little bit, so we'll move this around. We'll put the cover back on.
And as Helen just said, what's good for arthritis, Helen?
Smoothies.
Smoothies are very good for arthritis.
Any kind of smoothie.
Any kind of smoothie is good for arthritis. And then what we'll do is we'll garnish with a piece of orange, because it's National Orange Juice Day. We'll put a little umbrella, and Helen's putting a little piece of chocolate in that.
It went in.
And if you want it to be a little thicker, just put a little less orange juice in there, a little more ice cream in there. And here you have, for National Orange Juice Day, orange juice smoothies and orange glazed chicken wings.
And that's Cooking with Sandra D.
That's Cooking with Sandy.
Thank you.
So I just want to thank you, and
Enjoy.
we'll be back Thursday. Thursday we're going to be cooking 3 ways to make zucchini, and we might actually throw in a 4th. So I'm going to bring a little bit of my Italian heritage with me Thursday, tell you a little bit about where my family's from in Italy, and we'll be cooking it up Italian with zucchini and how many different ways we can make zucchini. So tune in Thursday on Facebook at CAN Fall River with Cooking with Sandy and Dave and Helen.
Say ciao.
Ciao.